It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
What it do? What it do? Welcome to another episode of Let's Bet It. A little late coming on today. Had some business I had to handle. Life be lifing. But we are here. We getting ready to make some plays. I got my dogs here with me, chilling out. What are you doing, bro? So I let them in the room today. Um, got three games on the W slate um, that we can talk about. I haven't played anything yet. Haven't played anything yet. I'm really close on a lot of stuff, but hopefully we can just talk some stuff out and um, get to some plays. Um, last I don't even know if I played anything yesterday. What did I play? Yeah, I don't think I played anything yesterday. No, I didn't. I played a little bit of Afro Basket. I won that one. Um, Shout out to I don't know if any of you guys have been following the TBT tournament, but shout out to Darius Adams, man. He is a indie product, not an indie product, but I mean the dude is a hooper, man. He's had an excellent overseas career. And he had 44 points in the TBT game last night. Not last night, Sunday. Phil Harder was down 30 points, and they had the lead, and so they had the lead, and were with the last shot being the game winner. So if you're not familiar with TBT, they do the Elam ending. So there's always a game winner, in the TBT, and they were down 30 points, fought their way back, took the lead, had the lead, to win the game, and Phil Harder just came down and scored and ended that. But shout out to Darius Adams, man, 44 points. He had his team's last 19 points of the game, so I'm just all about shouting out my indie ballers, man. Like it's a lot of good talent here in the city, and I just love to see us doing well. So let's get into some of these games tonight. Valkyries a Dream. I'm seeing there's some 8.5s out there, some 7.5s, +8. So the Valkyries coming off of their worst loss of the season. It was the first time that they were road favorites in their this year, their short history. Um, the Sun just beat them down. I mean, that was a spot for. I didn't expect that. Like the Sun just came in and just played a complete game, and they got the win against Golden State. And I feel like for this one, and the Dreamer coming off. I mean, they were on a super long road trip. This is their first game back off the road trip, and I just think that this is a letdown spot for Atlanta. I think just starting off the game, Atlanta notoriously starts games off slow, right? So, especially like in the first half, and the Valkyries they've been an excellent first half cover team. I feel like they are back in their role as a road dog, and I think this is where they cover um, the first half, especially off of that disgusting loss of the Sun. I think they come back. I think they cover that -4.5, or not -4.5, +4.5. Um, you can get that. I know you can get it on MGM. You can get it pretty much everywhere. Fanatics. I saw it on Fanatics. Saw it on Hard Rock. Just a bunch of different books where you can get that +4.5. The Valkyries are 7-2, and let me 7-2-2 against the spread as away dogs. So the money tell not the money, but the spot for Atlanta, the spot for Golden State, Golden State's performance as a road dog in the first half, it just has me all on the first half. Also, another good angle to look at here is the total for the first half. The Valkyries are 7-4 as road dogs to the under in the first half. The Dream are 7-3 overall at home to their first half under, and they're 6-3 to the first half under as home favorites. Team total records: Valkyrie 6-5 to their team total under in the first half as an away dog, and the Dream are 6-4 overall at home to the first half under. Their opponents, like it just speaks to the same trend. Valkyrie opponents are 7-4 to their first half under as away dogs, and the Dream are 6-4. Their opponents are 6-4 to the first half under as at home in general. 5-4 is home favorite. So I think two looks for this game are the Valkyries plus 4.5 in the first half. And I would even almost sprinkle a little bit of money line on it. I think Nikase is going to have Coach Nikase is going to have these girls ready to play tonight. So I would even sprinkle a little bit on that first half money line for the Valkyries, but definitely the the 4.5 for the Valkyries and that first half under. Let's move to and like, comment, if you're watching the video, give us a like, give us a comment. It just helps out our show. We're at 91 subscribers so far, trying to get to 100. So definitely like and comment. Let's move to the second game on the slate. Sky Mystics. Mystics are laying 7.5 at home. Total sits at 156.5. Angel Reese is probable for this game. She'll be coming back from a back injury. I know Haley Van Lith is listed as, I feel like she was a game time decision. Yeah, she's a game time decision, Haley Van Lith. They still have Ariel Atkins out. My bad, y'all. Loading up something on my computer here. Hold on 1 second. My fault, y'all. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, okay, we back. So not too much on this game. I think that if there was one look that I might have, it might be Angel Reese under her PRA. She's coming back from a back injury, and I've never hurt my back, but I've heard of people, having back tweaks, and I feel like it might take her a game or two to kind of get her conditioning back. So I feel like she could go under her PRA today. I feel like she might be a fade. It might take her, like I said, a game or two to, really get back to herself. She had been playing at a great. She had been playing well leading up to her injury. So I think a game for her coming back with. A game or two coming back might take her a little bit. I don't have much on this game. I feel like if I had to play it, I feel like it could be a Mystics team total over. The Sky on defense just are not good. They haven't been good for a while. So I think the Sky on their, or not the Sky, but the Mystics on their team total over might be a look in this one. The Sky, man, they're just not a good basketball team at all. And I feel like at some point they are going to have to make a decision. And not and I feel like they're gonna have to make a decision with Cardoso. Does she fit or does she not? Obviously, Angel Reese has been playing phenomenal basketball. So you got to make a decision with Cardoso, and I think until they do, and until they get better guard play, they are going to be a fade for the rest of the season. Next game up, Aces at Sparks. Sparks opened up, I think, at 3.5 point dogs. I think it's even gotten bet down below +2. I think Sparks are like at a plus 1.5. The only way I could look at this game is Sparks money line, straight up. I think that the Sparks, they've won 5 in a row. They are coming off of a they're coming off of a game-winning bucket in New York. They won 101-99. They put a 101 against the Sun. Now, granted, there's competition hasn't been as stiff. They've won 5 in a row. Obviously, the last one was against the Liberty. They beat the Sun. They beat the Mystics. They beat the Mystics again twice. They beat the Sun twice. So the competition hasn't been the greatest, but getting that game winner in New York like that, I feel like does something for their confidence. Las Vegas is, I mean, you know the story with this team. They are very inconsistent. They are coming off of a 106-80 beat down in Dallas. So I don't think this spot lines up well for Vegas. I'm looking at Vegas's recent games: 106-80, a win in Dallas. Prior to that, 109-78, Minnesota. Prior to that, Indiana, 80-70. Prior to that, they won in Atlanta, 87-72. They are just way too inconsistent, and I don't trust them. I don't trust them. You've got De'Erica Hamby coming back. Not coming back, but the her former team, Kelsey Plume's former team. This is going to be her first time playing her former team in LA. The first two matchups were in Vegas. So I feel like the wrong team is favored, and I actually like the Sparks on the money line. I know I've seen it at plus 110. You can pretty much get it for plus money at pretty much all the books. So Sparks first half money line is a look for me. Best bets. Like I said, I haven't gotten there with anything yet, so I'm not going to give you something that I haven't played myself personally. But if I had to bet something right now, and if I had to give you guys a recommendation, it would definitely be the Valkyries first half plus 4.5. I feel like the spot is an excellent spot for them. They're coming off a blowout win or blowout loss against the worst team in the W. And the Dream are coming off. This is their first home game in a long time. They were on a 6-game road trip that spanned across the All-Star break. First game back home. They are coming off of a big win against Minnesota. They handed Minnesota their first loss at home, so I could see a little bit of a letdown here with the Dream. So my best bet, I would say, and like I said, I haven't played it. I probably will. It's going to be the Valkyries plus 4.5 in the first half. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on the money line because it would not surprise me if they were up to end the half. Now my dogs are going crazy. All right, cool. But yeah, that's my best. That would be my best bet. Like I said, I probably will end up playing this. Just check for me on X. That's where I post my plays. And yeah, I think there's a couple of games tomorrow that we'll go over. But Until then, got nothing else left. And John Witherspoon's gonna take us to the crib. Peace out. Best of luck. Follow all of us. Follow myself. Follow Can't Stop. Follow GOB. GOB had a couple of system plays up for baseball today. So follow those. And until then, we're out of here. Peace out.
If you broke, try to have a nice day. If you're fat, try to have a nice day. If you're skinny, try to have a nice day. If you got a big head, try to have a nice day. If your mama's ugly, try to have a nice day. If your daddy whoop your ass, try to have a nice day. If a dog bites you in the ass, bite him back and try to have a nice day. Try to have a nice day. See, that's my theme. Try to have a nice day. I'm about to leave right now and go try to have me a nice day. All right. Try to have a nice day.